Go live. Go live. Ooh, hello. Welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. Of course, I am Auntie. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. As always, our other hosts come in when they can. They're working. But I just want to thank everybody that tunes in faithfully to me every week. We are super excited about what I have going on for the month of September. September is actually the end of September is actually the month that I actually came to the BFAM family. So it'll be a year. I cannot believe it's been a year already, but it has actually been a year. So I have an exciting month of September for you all. So if you are interested in being a sponsor, if you would like to advertise, if you would like to be a guest on the show, if you are looking to do it right, we always want to shout out HS Soap Company, which is Pedro Romero. And we want to pray for Pedro. We want to send all of our love and prayers out to him. He is preparing for a large surgery due to the HS. So we want to make sure that we uplift him and keep him in our prayers because he is a big part of Auntie's life. We ain't gonna sugarcoat that. Auntie has made it through some days because of Pedro and his products that he offers. So we want to keep him in prayers, want to keep him uplifted. Of course, we always want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our hosts, all of those that make it make sense. Like seriously, those that make it make sense. I have some other sponsors that are local in my community that we are preparing to partnership with. I have had some people reach out to me from a couple of the posts. Yes, Miss Ariana over at Excellent Cleaning. You want to make sure that if you need your house clean, and of course, we all know we are kids back in school. We back at work, full-time schedules, all that going on. So if you need somebody to come in and clean, y'all make sure y'all reach out to A&R Excellent Cleaning. The pricing is listed there along with her contact information. So y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and reach out. And always, y'all can always reach out to Auntie Chris for any flyers or anything that you need. Just provide me with the information, and we do logos, we do a wide variety of logos. We do marketing information. So if that's something that you're looking into, I have some webinars that are getting ready to start. So, and you will be a part of those. Anyone that sponsors my shows, anyone that sponsors what we do at Make It Make Sense with Auntie, I do want you to know that you are a part of anything that I do live or any of the community events, anything that I do. If you are a sponsor for that month, when it comes to my show, I will sponsor, as well. So I will advertise you wherever I go. Right now, I am doing, because somebody reached out to me and asked me, would I allow them to send me products for me to do the reviews? Of course. So if you have a product and you want Auntie to do it, to speak on it, advertise it, try it out, test it, taste it, whatever. If that's what you want me to do, Auntie to do, I will do those for you. You just have to get them to me in a timely fashion so that I could get it ready for the show. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm Auntie is always looking to help everybody. Sometimes it is about money, but sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes it is about just being able to help somebody out, building those connections and networking. And networking has been a blessing to me. I know, people say, I can't tell you how to get rich. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I'm not the person that's gonna put on no show about teaching you how to get rich or something like that, because I can't do that. I'm still working. I'm still learning. I'm trying to figure this all out. But I do know that word of mouth and building bridges, not burning them down, and networking with people has been a big part of Auntie. And again, shout out to Zoe over on Speak That Shit. I mean, y'all probably get tired of me saying it. This is not no paid marketing, advertising for Zoe. I started off on Zoe's show as a co-host, well, as a guest, that turned into this wonderful, wonderful experience that I've had. And I made a post. So if you're a part of my if you're a friend, you've seen the post when I made the post. it's about what people say about you when you're not in the room. And, you know, that hit differently for me this week because sometimes you really don't think about it. You know, you think about, you know, it's the people that you expect, or, you know, you expect those to be the ones that are going to support you and look out. And, you know, and it's not to be cliche, cliche to say, oh, I'm just being, you know, but it's true. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of times that we have people that you expect to be there for you, to support you. And, you know what I'm saying? I've learned that rarely does that happen. And you may think because you see them supporting and promoting somebody else that they're going to support and promote you. It's not going to happen that way. You have to learn to able to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to learn how to reach out. You know, you have to be willing to go outside of your boundaries and your box. I'm gonna tell you now, Auntie, I am a very loud person. I'm a very loud individual. I'm one of those people. Public speaking is something that does something to me. And I know people looking like, or, you know, they hit me, they're like, what? Yeah, public speaking, me getting out to get up on this, just to walk out and to just get on the stage. And it's always been an issue with me because I always felt like I was like speaking down on somebody, because I never felt like I should have to be in a space above them, that I could just talk to them. So it's like, so public speaking is something big. So, and I know I get on here and I do the podcast every week, but a lot of people do not understand what it takes for me to actually do this podcast. I was reviewing some old podcasts that I did from years ago, and I was so afraid to post those podcasts because I was so worried about what people would say. And, you know what I'm saying, different things that went on, and it was somebody else. It was a person that, you know, somebody that didn't even know me, that seen one of the videos, and they was like, oh, you need to post that. Somebody need to hear that. And literally it was from outside sources. And even when I reached out to, you know, Zoe, like I said, you know, when I reached out to Zoe, my initial meeting, Zoe, was me reaching out to him because I had reached out to so many people that I knew that was in this industry, that was in promotions, that was doing the stuff that I want to do. I had literally just been taken off of work. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I had all this stuff going on. And I reached out to this man, not knowing this man, literally reached out to this man. And this man has done nothing but been a blessing to me. And the reason why I say it's about what, you know, what they say when you're not in the room, because last week, you know, I wasn't doing it, and I got a call, you know what I'm saying, a message from him. Somebody needed somebody to bartend. He immediately thought about Auntie. So, you know what I'm saying? So we want to thank him for thinking about us, for putting us in the room, for putting us in that space, for allowing us to be around his family. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy being around his family each and every time I am around his family. I do. I really do it's just a blessing. So it's you have to remember, when you do meet people, you have to not be afraid to go outside of your box. You have to, you know, you really do. You have to be willing to go out and to, you know, just go out. So I truly want to thank Zoe for giving me the opportunity. And, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, September is going to be exciting because I have a lot of stuff going on for the month of September. I ain't trying to get emotional. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm having like a little bit of issues with health-wise, but we're going to be all right. Sometimes I do have some breathing issues going on. There you go. All right. So there go my girl. Hey, Miss K, how you doing today? Yo, mic muted.
Yeah, I was trying to push the button. I'm good, babe. I'm good. I had to look at the time. I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. Gotta get on. Hey, everybody. Hey.
Right. So I was just like, I personally, I haven't really started the show. I was just thanking everybody, thanking all the listeners and the viewers. I was just going over, you know, it'll be next month. We will literally officially be a part of BFAM family 1 year, which is crazy for Auntie. So, and then this past weekend, I was telling them, one of Zoe family members was having an event this weekend, and he reached out to me to come out and bartend for this event. I had a ball. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a ball, baby. And every time I get around his family, you know, I can't lie, I have a ball. You know what I'm saying? It's never a dull moment. So, and like I said, I want to thank him for knowing what is said about me in the room when I'm not in the room. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's because of him talking to me about me in a room that I wasn't, you know, even a part of, that's allowing us to, continue on and, network and to get done the things that I need to be get done. Like I'm super excited about where God is leading us to for 2025. Like I real deal feel like it's some big things about to happen for 2025 with Make It Make Sense with Auntie and Make It Make Sense Studios. Yeah, I said studios because it's coming.
And I want to say I'm proud of you from day one till now. You
Thank
have been
you.
doing it consistently. You have been doing it on every issue that is concerning us, that can help us, uplift us, inform us. Anything like that, it's been positive. So, Auntie, I'm always there for you.
And I
Sometimes I do
appreciate
miss
that.
it, but I do. I try my hardest to be here because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, even though it's not physically, we could be there for you in this point, listening, commenting, showing our
Right.
appreciation, showing, sharing and putting you on. So
Don't
thank you
make
for
me cry,
putting her
girl.
on.
Don't make me
I
cry. Cause
appreciate
you
you
know I'm a
putting
bit
her
water.
on.
Yeah,
I
you know I'm a bit
appreciate her
water.
letting me, get on there for the first time. BFAM, I appreciate y'all airing her. Like the
Right.
comments going crazy. So babe, of course. Yes.
Right, and
Let's
I appreciate that. I real do. It's a lot of work, and it's God been doing His thing. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking for employment, so I'm thinking about going back into the work field. But I'm changing careers, so I'm gonna go back to dealing with things that are more in my field. Kind of leaving the food industry, um going more into a marketing, what I'm saying, executive more position. So I've been like interviewing with companies this past week, and it's been crazy because like I even applied for two companies, and we applying for these two companies, they told me like what they do, but they really don't go in depth into it because it's like charity work and it's working like with a bunch of with some different stuff they had going on. And when this man got through talking yesterday, I was so blowed because this man literally went down like he was had been sitting in my head and was just jotting down everything that I said I wanted to do in my career. Like he was literally just naming the stuff off, and then when he finished the call, because I've been studying like emotional intelligence, you know what I'm saying? And I just literally just finished a small booklet. It's like a mini booklet on emotional intelligence because there's so many people that are not emotionally intelligent, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like they think they are for whatever means, but they're not. And so when I had this conversation, I'm sitting there, the man in the call, and he was like, yeah, about emotional intelligence. And I'm just like, this man is talking to me. So it was just like God was like, yes, I am preparing the table before. And I'm just like, baby, I'm ready to eat. We're gonna eat. 2025 is gonna be a blessed year. Like we gonna I see great things happening, especially with coming. So I think I done kind of pinpointed the date. We looking at November, December. So I'm trying to tap out those dates. We are going to officially have the Harlem Nights Part 2, Auntie's Juke Joint. So we will be going to the Juke Joint. Part 2 will be November. I know it's gonna either be November, December. We're trying to confirm those dates. It is a costume party. Everybody want to be there. If you missed the first one, you missed something. You really missed something if you missed the very first one that we had. We had the last year. And we did have it at the New Lounge here in Tampa. So it will be at a different location. We will be selling tickets to this one. It will have food provided and entertainment. We have a beautiful singer, and I love her. I do. I love her. And me and her was talking, and she said, so you need Suge Avery to come in the building. And I told her, and do. So it's gonna be live entertainment. It's gonna be fun. So I'm excited. So we're gonna get that soon. Get ticket sales going. You gonna want to be a
You
part
got the
of this.
location?
We working on that. I've been talking to Zoe. We've been discussing that now, so we can pinpoint a location for this event. Of course, like I said, this is gonna be bigger than the first one that we had. And I'm just telling you right now. I told my best friend. I say, listen. So we gonna do. I said, do you think that we should do a costume contest? And she was like, of course. And I could just go ahead and give her the prize now. Because she said she's not coming to play with nobody. And if you missed it the first time, I would have to post the pictures on the page for the very first event that we did. Baby, she stepped out. And when I say step out, she came out as quick from the Harlem Nights. Listen, yes, and she's not going to play. She didn't come to play. She's not going to play. It's like next weekend, we'll be in Vegas next weekend. Tomorrow night, I'll be headed to North Carolina. I'll be back Saturday. I'm just doing a day trip. But yeah, so I'm excited, y'all. We looking forward to some events and stuff that we finna do. But so we at the 15 minutes. So today was just one of those shows. It was just kind of like, what's going on? That's pretty much like our topic. What's going on? We've been talking about the emotional intelligence. We've been talking about the relationships. We've been talking about a lot of mess. We've been talking, but everybody keep throwing politics at Auntie. And Auntie, I'm not into, I am, but I'm not, but I am, but I'm not. So I kind of keep my mouth off of that, a lot of stuff. But let's talk about the politicians. And I already told my boy, listen, I say, I love BFAM. I love y'all. But tonight we finna tap into Georgia because, baby, Georgia got the shit going on right now.
What they got going on?
Listen, so I was so somebody sent me this article and I was just like, listen, these last couple of months, I'm not trying to tap in with the governors and stuff, and I don't be trying to touch y'all. I be trying to leave y'all alone, because I understand that y'all are human beings. But then y'all have those make it make sense moments, and then now you got to make it make sense with Auntie. So we're going to go to Georgia. Georgia mayor arrested on felony charges after allegedly storing alcohol in a ditch for inmates. Thompson Mayor Benjamin Carey Cranford, 52, faces charges of furnishing prohibited items to inmates and attempted to commit a felony. So apparently the old boy decided he was going to go down to the ditch where the work crew was working at, and he was going to store him a big bottle. He stored them a bottle of Seagram's extra dry gin and left it in the ditch on Cobham Road for the inmates to go so they could turn up. I mean, shout out, yeah,
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It said McDuffie County Supreme Court accuses him of driving to a store on June 3rd, purchasing the bottle of Seagram's gin, and then leaving it in a ditch along the Cobham roadway. He was arrested at City Hall and released on Wednesday, August 21st, on a $5,000 bond. He's possibly up for suspension from his seat. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I want to know who told.
Yeah, wait.
That's what I want to know. I want to know the person that didn't get none of the drink. I want to know who told, because who in the hell told about the alcohol? Because either y'all tried to smuggle it back into the jail, or y'all weren't smart enough to drink it like water while y'all was sitting out there, but you probably would have passed out in the sun. I'm just saying though. I'm saying, and what made him think that he wasn't gonna get caught?
This was his first time. This wasn't his first time.
They said it better have been his first time. He the mayor.
Oh wow.
He is the mayor of Thompson. His name is Benjamin Carey Cranford. He is the 52-year-old mayor of this great little bitty itty bitty little city over there. But I just need him to tell me something. He need to make it make sense.
Oh, he thought he was entitled to get
Girl,
alcohol out.
I want to know who on the crew got something on him that made him go out there and put some alcohol out there for them.
Wow. You know what? I say wow, like I'm surprised, but nothing.
You can't be surprised no more.
Yeah, it don't surprise me no more.
You cannot be surprised no more at what some of these people do, because it's completely getting out. Like literally, it's getting out of hand. It's outrageous. People are doing some stuff like at this point, we don't even know. Like, I'm still digging into this once, and then we still in Georgia, Northwest Georgia. I'm looking for the information right now. I got the case. I'm not sure how much and what's going on. 16-year-old boy arrested after 4 people found dead in the park.
Wait, what?
Yes, ma'am. 16-year-old arrested. 16. The age group that we work with. 16. 16-year-old. And not one, not two, not three, but four bodies were found inside the park.
Dead?
Dead. Unalive. Not here no more.
What in the world is man? What y'all was doing?
I don't know what they was doing, and I've been trying to get the rest of the case to come up, and it's just been. But listen, I'm finna try to find it while we sitting up here. Yes, baby, 6 West. But it's just it's. Oh, there it go. All right. Yeah, here we go. 16-year-old boy lured 3 men to grassy field to show them how a Glock switch worked and then shot them to death. Oh no, this is another one. This is the other one. This ain't even the Georgia one. This one here is because this is the other story that I had. So I'm going to have to pull up the one from Georgia. But this one here is a Indiana convicted a man who was just 16 when he murdered 3 people while he was showing them how to turn a Glock into a machine gun. Caden Smith, now 19, was found guilty Friday of 3 counts of murder, robbery, dangerous possession of machine guns, possession of methamphetamines, among other charges. Marion County. He killed a 17, 18, and a 22-year-old. This other little boy, and I'm finna find this one because I think it was like around the same age group of people that was unalive. I want to say there was I think it was like a 17, a 19, and a 21 or a 22-year-old. But again, we go back to, you know what I'm saying? I was saying it earlier, emotional intelligence. It real deal is something that it's an issue that we having problems with because it's so many people that's walking around here pretending like they emotionally stable, they emotionally balanced, they know what's be going on in real life, and it's a lot of them just because they're worried about what somebody gonna say. You know what I'm saying? They still not dealing with themselves completely. It just be some of the craziest stuff going on. But baby, the crimes that's happening, the stuff that's going on is baby.
Some of these don't make sense. They just don't make sense to be a crime. Like, you're right. You're emotionally unstable.
They just doing some stuff. It's to the place now. You have, when you real deal look at it, you have to look at the situations from everybody's point of view because now it's no longer that we looking at situations. You got to look at what's being done because a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you, which leads us into it. A lot of people like to talk about the response, but they don't want to talk about what was the initial act that caused that response. You know what I'm saying? And that's in every situation, whether it's a relationship, situationship, whatever it is. People love to talk about how a person responds. I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to Auntie, I'ma always do too much. I'm gonna do too much. I'm gonna go over the top. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. All right, Mr. Show out. But you know, I'm always, I'm gonna do too much because I believe like when you set certain boundaries, when you express certain things, when you know what I'm saying, when you are comfortable with yourself, when you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of stuff that when it is like that, when you're around another person that isn't comfortable in those situations, or a person that doesn't respond like you do, they're going to always feel like you do too much. So I'm just going on the record to tell you that I do too much. You know what I'm saying? I do too much. Just know I'm going to respond big. I'm going to just do too much. I'm sorry. Side note, somebody just, okay, my bad. Yeah, but I'm going to do too much. I'm going to always do too much. Because when it comes to me, I'm going to do too much about me because I love me. And I'm gonna tell y'all, as a person that is, I'm not gonna say that I'm a person that's come, you know, okay, healed versus healing versus healthy You know what I'm saying? Like we hear those terms all the time. Like we all, you know what I'm saying? People ask those questions, and it literally goes back to emotional intelligence. Like if you are not emotionally intelligent, if you are not able to, communicate effectively, if you can't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying a person that go through depression. I'm not saying a person that deal with, certain stuff. But if you're a person that can never figure it out, if you like my movie can't get right, you know what I'm saying? Like if that's what you got going on, you cannot get mad at other people. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't, and I'm saying that because I'm looking at some of the responses with some of the stuff that I've been posting, how people respond to certain situations. I will randomly post things on the page. I'll just post some stuff that I see. It has nothing to do with what I got going on in my relationship. But I post things that I might be going through, other people might be going through, stuff that I find funny. But I posted something, and I got mixed, responses to certain things. So one post that I did post on the show, on the page, was there was a post that I've made of a woman and a man who the woman was now pregnant, and the post said she cheated on him, got pregnant, but he still gonna love her. He want to adopt the baby and he can't wait. So the responses that I got, it was a bunch of different responses that came into me, and this is why we're gonna have this conversation today, because I need people to understand. I'm tired, and I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of people, you know what I'm saying, that can never, you know what I'm saying. They always have the input, you know what I'm saying, but it's always with the victim mindset, and they believe that everybody is unhealed, or people that have been through situations, like they can't move on past that situation. No, baby, you can't move past your situation. That does not go for everybody. Everybody does not handle situations the same. We handle situations different. I wouldn't expect certain people to handle something, you know what I'm saying, because we've all lived a different life. We've all experienced different things in our life. So different things have molded us to be able to handle certain situations. Again, if you're a person that can never hold accountability, if you're a person that go out here and you think that, you know what I'm saying, your relationship, you think that it's confusion like that, the best one is that Cam new video with Dr. What's her name? Dr. Cannon. Listen, did you see the video, Miss K?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
Okay, so I had posted that one too. It was a video of Cam Newton. He was having a conversation with that lady, Dr. Cannon, and he was, basically she was asking him questions, and he told her pretty much he has 8 children. I think it's with 3 or maybe 5. I'm not sure how many, but he got different baby mamas, and he said his will to not get divorced is higher than his will to get married. But
so basically, he want to stay and work things out whenever it comes to a situation.
No, he want to just be able to go around and be a hoe and make kids and tell you that I'm going to be here, but I'm just not ready for marriage. So I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to do this with multiple women. I'm ready to do all this stuff here. But emotionally, I am unhealed is basically what he's saying. Emotionally, I am not intelligent enough to have a relationship. That's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? Personally, and people be looking at me different because I do have a mindset of a therapist. I do. I realize it now. People gonna always say, oh, you're gonna always have some people that say, oh, you think you better than me, or this, that. No, my mindset, real deal, my mindset stays in therapist mode all the time. Even when I be dealing with my own situations, even when I'm dealing with some other stuff, it is true. Like I real deal be looking at the situation. So when he was up there speaking and she was talking to him, he literally was, there's personally, I don't understand how some of these women and men can look at some of these people with some of these videos and some of the stuff that they say and some of the attributes that they have, and I just don't know. If that's what we have to look forward to with dating, if this is the stuff that they literally putting out here, if this is what we're being shown, if this is what we being seen, what makes people think that there are going to be wholesome relationships that people are really real deal going to be out there? It's too many people exhibiting signs of I don't have to have commitment. I don't have to have responsibility. I don't have to have accountability.
Do you think it's because social media makes it seem like that accountability and not being held accountable for your actions? Because, you know, us growing up, you know, it was accountability, being held for your actions and stuff like that. Now, social media might have it where it's not accountability is a thing now. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But but it's to a point that, and then it's like everybody that they tell you, oh, you know, you're supposed to let a person have their feelings. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. Yes, you are supposed to do that. However, you are not supposed to allow a person to continue to do the same stuff that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? It comes a time that when the person have to show you that they serious about what it is that they're saying, that talking no more matters. It's not about talking, it's about actions. It's about what you're putting into it. And a lot of these people are just saying that, okay, I can go and do this. I can do this right here for a temporary moment. You know what I'm saying? I can appear to be intelligent. I can appear to this person to feel like this is what it is going on. But so I guess I will say it's not so much about emotional intelligence. Then wait a minute. That's gonna have to make sense because I'm thinking about it. Because a person that is willing or able to do that is a very emotionally intelligent person. But it's almost like because they're able to play on a person. We're gonna have to go look into that. I'm gonna have to go look into that more. Like as far as when it comes to, you know, an emotionally intelligent person, when you have that move into the narcissistic behavior patterns, the the heuristic patterns. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go looking more into that because that would be an emotionally intelligent person. It would just be
Play differently.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Oh, yeah, I got some homework for Auntie. Okay, homework. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe he's saying it because, you know, he don't want, he takes on some accountability or some responsibility. He doesn't want to take on full responsibility.
Right,
You know, it's,
right. And
like
I
you
think that
said,
has a
it's
tendency to
easier to say
happen.
certain. It's easier to say or do certain things versus the whole accountability, wearing the whole armor, like putting it on head to toe and standing in it.
Right. No, 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 no. Oh, y'all can still see me because we having some little technical. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I can still see it.
Oh, okay, girl. People trying to connect and stuff, and they sending stuff, and then it better not mess with my screen. I know that. Oh yeah, they doing too much. We ain't finna do that. They ain't finna mess up my screen. They ain't finna throw me off. But no, so that was pretty much hold on, Mr. Showat made what he said.
He said
Talking
that's
about
what you
that's what
got
Auntie.
from.
Yes, that's what I got for it. What you got to say, sir? Go ahead. I did not say nothing about you. And it's a difference because there's well, sir, no, 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 no. You right. But no, that's what I get from him because you didn't say the things that Cam said. And if you felt that way, I get on you too. Yes, I understand you have multiple children from multiple different women. So that kind of put you in the same situation. But he's speaking on not seeing himself in a future or trying to get married or anything. So basically, like right now, he's saying the way he said it is, you know how men do it. Or I ain't saying it ain't no option, but
He
I
don't
just
see
don't see
himself
it
doing
right
it.
now. Yeah, like right now, that ain't what it is. You don't see that right now, but you said they having kids.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Just make it make sense. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just make it make sense. I mean, it's a difference. If you want to get married, if you're not gonna get married, if you playing with people, if you're not playing with people. I mean, it's up to you. He just wants to deal with what he have. Nah. Because when you want to deal with what, listen, and I could hear, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But when you say you want to deal with what you have, 9 times out of 10, that means that you should have been trying to make it work with one of them baby mamas, or trying. You know what I'm saying? It should have been some stability somewhere with the baby mama. Because I'm just not, and I ain't being funny because I am somebody's baby's mother. But I was also 15 years old when I became a mother. So what did happen and didn't happen in the relationship with me, my child, or whatever went on, I could understand that because I was a child that had a child. So yeah, and it was years ago. So that. But baby, we're talking about 2024 where babies are still being born. These ain't like we talk about no 30 and 25 and 30-year-old kids. We're talking about children that are being born now. So if that's what you feel, then, and I'm not being funny because don't nobody tell nobody what you can and cannot do with your, you know what I'm saying, with whoever you with or whatever. But if you making statements like that, you know what I'm saying, out and about, then you shouldn't be bringing no more kids in, or the woman that get with you to say that she gonna have kids with you after you telling her that you don't want to get married, that you letting her know that she just gonna be your baby mama. I mean, to each his own. This ain't that. I don't know. Because I see it's, I noticed lately that's been a lot of that going on. It's a lot of these men just starting to have all these kids talking about talking about their bloodline, and they talking about their heritage. And I'ma just say this, baby, listen. So I'm gonna make it make sense. Somebody gonna get mad at me, and that's okay. I really don't care. Sorry, not sorry. But I just want to know how strong your bloodline is. He doesn't want to divorce her if he goes out the marriage. That's fine. No, he don't even want to marry her. He says that he has a bigger fear of divorce than he does marriage. So let's just not get married so we ain't got to worry about a divorce. Yeah, we're not. That don't make no sense to me.
So he not married at all. Like he's not getting married. He ain't thinking about it. No colors, no thing. He just want the children, but not the full responsibility. He don't want to wear the whole armor.
I guess that's what he is, but like he was just I don't know. So I say he doesn't want to divorce her if he goes out to marriage, that's fine. But it's a lot of that going on. Okay, now that gonna lead to my next question. So I have a question, and I've seen it before because I believe this way somewhere. But I believe that if you're not married, okay, so if you are not married to a person, what commitment, you know what I'm saying, do you actually have to that person?
You said if you're married and you step
No,
out.
so like even with these, and we like, because I got to make it make sense. Of course, he's saying he don't want to get married. Not hopefully it's just not at this time that that's something that he does want to do. But I'm just saying, and then it's a lot of people that's making the comments about the cheating or the stepping out, the doing all that. But this is what I want to say. I want to know. I'm gonna take a poll on my page. How many people believe that if you are in a relationship, girlfriend or boyfriend relationship, do y'all think that is it considered cheating if you step out on a girlfriend or boyfriend, or is it just cheating if you're married?
I think it's considered cheating if you're in a relationship and you step outside. Like regardless of boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, if it's not inside that marriage and you and that other person, yeah, it's considered cheating.
So you feel that it's cheating if you're in a relationship? Like, if you just in a relationship with somebody, if you make a vow to a person, it's a commitment to keep the respect, commitment to be loyal. That's what show I say. So okay, so because this is somebody asked this question and they want to know. When it comes to commitment and people wanting those types of, what I'm saying, those relationship titles and those things that they have going on, we have the argument about that a woman shouldn't give a man wifey, what I'm saying, wifey behaviors unless he's providing like as a husband. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have a lot of people out here that's gotten used to those wifey behaviors, husband behaviors, but they're not doing the things that a wife or a husband does. So when you in situations like that, is it still considered? Would you be looking at it as cheating, or what do they consider to be dating? Cause I'm not gonna lie, and I seen a video that came across the other day, and it was just like people have lost what dating is and what being in a relationship is. Because when you're in a dating stage, you're technically supposed to be dating. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you get to a point where you become exclusive with one person, but too many people are just becoming exclusive right out the gate. And I think, and so that's what's leading to a lot of cheating and stuff in the relationships.
But once you get in a relationship, ain't no well. Okay, is the point of a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, to move forward? Is that you're looking for a spouse, or are you just looking for a company and companion at that moment?
That's what I'm not. Um, See, I mean, I agree. Me personally, I feel like if you're in a relationship or a situationship or whatever you consider it, it should be like stuff should be laid out how y'all gonna respond, how y'all gonna go about it in a relationship. If a person is like with the extras and all the other stuff, because me personally, anybody should know that my whole thing is I'm either be by myself or I'm gonna get married. That's what it is. I'm too old to be playing games and doing all that stuff. So me personally, I look at commitment, I look at loyalty, I look at stuff different from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I do, and I'm not saying it puts me above nobody or below nobody, but I do. I look for certain things. I look for like I'm at that space in my life where I done set the boundaries. I done did all this stuff here, so I'm at the space of checking boxes. And I guess what they asking is, are we? Do you feel like is a certain age that we get to where boyfriend girlfriend is no longer, now it's about, you know what I'm saying, either like you said marriage or just nothing. Show I say commitment to keep the respect, commitment to be loyal, and then he say both. I mean, okay, but again, when we get to, is there a certain point, um you know what I'm saying? Is there a certain point where you stop the time, like we saying? So if you're in your grown up years, I'm gonna say, and you're looking at a space, does it come a time where dating, the purpose, like you say, the purpose of dating is different? You should be dating for. But do you feel like this day and age that we have a lot of people that are dating for commitment, dating for marriage, or do you just feel it's more dating for sex and money?
Nowadays, how it's portrayed, I feel like dating ain't even dating. It's just sex with that particular person. I don't feel
Right.
like it's, when you first in the talking stage, getting to know somebody's stage, okay, you're moving forward. But once you actually be like, okay, we go together like red beans and rice or whatever you want to say, we go together, then
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're committed to each other. Now we're understanding, we're getting a deeper issue, we're looking forward to our goals maybe in our future, to see how our future gonna be, or how this is moving forward. Nowadays I feel like they're dating, they ain't even dating. It's just we talk and you're not going nowhere.
I can agree. Show out. I know you tuning in. I know you just writing in. You weren't able to jump on this today. Waiting on your response to that. What do you think? Feel like dating and how people looking at dating in this day and age? Because I know it's a lot of stuff going on, and if you just keep looking, I love that. I'm gonna tell you, one of my favorite podcasts is the Tonight's Conversation. And listen, I love all of them on Tonight's Conversation. And so if you don't watch that, that's a podcast that really, what I'm saying, intrigues your mind and gets you to thinking. And a lot of shows that they have like that, they talk about that and they speak on that and they ask those questions like, are you dating with a purpose? You know what I'm saying? Is at what point, when is it enough? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, when is it enough? At what point do y'all get to a space where you both can be honest with each other? You know what I'm saying? to literally talk about what it is that you are preparing for, what y'all looking for, what it is that y'all want in a relationship. And I think that that's like a big thing that's not going on in relationships. So I think we'll probably address this topic in specifics a little bit more. Dating and what is it that you're dating for? Because people, you know what I'm saying, date for different reasons. People are together for different reasons. A lot of people, and I know they're going to get mad at me when I say this, but I get sick and tired of people saying God brought us together. No, he didn't. And stop playing. Stop lying on God. Stop lying on God.
Yeah,
God is a God that is not of confusion.
Yes.
So please stop lying on God. And just because y'all was together for 25 years does not mean that God brought y'all together. I'm just going to keep that 100. Just because y'all made it for 25 years, y'all made it for 25 years with purity, hell, chaos, and all kind of BS that was going on in that wonderful, wonderful relationship. Listen, I'm just telling y'all, stop lying on God. It's a lot of times that y'all ask for stuff and God give y'all just what y'all asking for. And it just so happened that your karma or whatever is going on, your time just happens to make it to 27 wonderful, blissful years. Sometimes it just manages to make it to 8 years because your karma wasn't supposed to happen at that moment. That phase in your life wasn't supposed to happen at that moment. So you just slid by with them years that you had. But stop making God be a part of every relationship that y'all got together, because God does not have nothing to do with a lot of this mess y'all got going on. And the first thing people like to do is holler about, well, God brought us together. No, he did not. You going to the club brought y'all together. Y'all being on Tinder brought y'all together.
Let me stop.
No, girl, keep it 100. I'm so sick of this mess. People just listen. See, I was trying not to go there. Then people be sending me stuff and then they be saying stuff to me. By God, no, he did not. And I just said that to somebody. Yes, he allowed you to go through that because it wasn't supposed to be that you had to endure anything that was so bad. But baby, stop doing that. Stop looking down on other people's relationships. What is that? Age and maturity is how you know if it's a dating scene or a relationship commitment. I'm going to agree to disagree with that one because age don't mean nothing in this dating community right now, because it's a whole lot of you messy senior citizens. Let's say, Walter, why couldn't God have brought me and my wife if I prayed for? I didn't say he couldn't, but I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people be hollering about God did this and God ain't had no part in it. God did not listen. People will love to get up there and preach about Sodom and Gomorrah, what God destroyed it for. But we jump all the way over all the commandments. We done jumped over all the stuff. God felt it necessary to write y'all some commandments down, okay? Listen. And I'm speaking this right now. Now we finna speak on from the LGBTQ community. We finna speak to y'all right now. I'm gonna just say this right here. Y'all spending entirely too much time trying to focus on what God gonna take somebody else to hell for. Entirely too much time sitting up there trying to tell somebody about that, because I'm gonna tell you, and when they're saying scriptures, and I know it, if I'm gonna go, we gonna go in there with a seafood broil, baby, because all y'all gonna be sitting beside me because they done told you. The Bible also say you ain't supposed to eat nothing that can walk in the sea. No shrimp, no crabs, no none of that, none of that stuff. Right, like none of the stuff that y'all indulging in on a regular. God said y'all ain't supposed to be gambling. God said it's a whole lot of stuff in there that he said, so I need y'all to stop always throwing God in there. And I said that he ain't brought all that together because he did not. God is not of confusion and God is not of mess and he is not of drama. So if God brought it together, then it was not going to be there. That's not saying you're not going to have no weary days. That ain't saying you ain't going to have no issues. But when you in the midst of all that hell you got going on, y'all going back and forth to jail, y'all fighting every time it turn around, domestic violence, people know who you is, everybody in the neighborhood know your business. Baby, listen, God, they ain't got nothing to do with that mess. He don't. He probably now I'm gonna say he like nasty because we like to hold on to a whole lot of stuff that God be trying to tell up, and we like to put his name on a lot of stuff. Just like when we be always talking about the devil don't be doing a lot of that mess either. That be y'all asses. Listen, that a lot of that shit be y'all. A lot of that stuff be going on that be y'all. So I need y'all to stop. But it go again to the people. It's always somebody else that ain't never themselves. It's always the devil did it. No, he didn't. The
Because
devil
they
won't even over here
put
with
the
you.
blame on him. You know,
Right.
they make the devil such an evil person, so it's always the devil, the wicked. It's easy to put the blame on him than for y'all to sit up there and open
I
your
need y'all to
eyes
take
and
responsibility for
learn
them
and stuff out of that
decisions.
situation.
I need y'all to take responsibility for the decisions that you're making. That's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go ahead and take that. I need y'all to stop sitting around here and pretending like people gonna sugarcoat stuff for y'all all the time. I don't know if you go to church to hear them people tell you. I don't know. But I'm gonna just say like here, y'all better stop playing with people. Stop playing. Stop playing. And then some of y'all up here talking about something, the God brought y'all together and this, that, and that, and y'all pure hell. Pure hellion coming all up in a relationship with nothing but hell running through you. Know God ain't got nothing to do with that mess y'all got going on. And the first thing y'all holler about was God said, no, he didn't. Stop playing with me. Stop. I don't touch it. I don't touch religion like that because, like I told you, I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. I believe in God and me and His connection. Whatever everybody else believe, that's your business. What y'all got going on, that's between you and Him. I ain't here to judge nobody, but I'm also here to let y'all know because the Bible said, that same Bible that y'all be talking about, judge not lest ye be judged. Let he without sin cast the first stone. I'm just saying. So all y'all sitting in them glass houses and tossing out them bricks. When it start coming back, I hope that's shatterproof. I'm just saying. And Walter, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got it together, because you know what I'm saying, God lead people to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So if your house is running in order, and I'm not telling, if y'all believe God brought y'all together, that's what you believe. R. Kelly said he believed he could fly. Listen.
He damn sure did, but say he believed he could fly. He believed he could touch the sky, and baby, couldn't nobody tell him
And I
otherwise.
remember
So like you said,
as a
and walk it.
child, that was one of my favorite stories of the people who could fly. That was a story that they wrote about the slaves. And I'm saying, listen, so we could do anything we set our minds to it. You can believe what you want to. I'm just saying, when it comes to Auntie, y'all not finna be sugarcoating that. Stop blaming everything on the devil. Stop blaming decisions that you making on other people. At what age, we are all grown. When it comes down to it, we all need to be emotionally intelligent. If you do not know what that is, go ahead and hit me up, tap me in my inbox, and I will make sure that we get our emotional intelligence books to you from the Make It Make Sense Studios with Auntie. I sat down, I put together a whole little booklet. It ain't nothing major, it's something, but it does discuss emotional intelligence. And I'm pretty sure that it is very informative. It will be very informative to those that, you know what I'm saying, may not know what it is, may be looking for it. But if you don't have emotional intelligence, you really and I'm just gonna be honest, don't have any business trying to be in a relationship with anybody at all. Like, it's that's something that when it comes to emotional intelligence, it refers to the ability to recognize and understand emotion in oneself and others, and to use this awareness to guide their thoughts and belief systems. So I need everybody to make sure that when it comes down to emotional intelligence, that shows self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. So each and every one of those steps needs to be looked at. Show I got going on. Oh, okay. So we are down to the last 5 minutes, and I'm going to make sure that we do get Mr. Show out up here. He has going on for this month. Character designs and apparel. Get at him working on the Auntie's books and webinar workbooks and the Mims cartoon miniseries that is coming out. So y'all want to make sure y'all look out and get at Show out. And we appreciate it. We understand. We know that you are a hardworking man. So just like when it comes to Miss K, we have to understand that y'all are working. We appreciate y'all tuning in from wherever you are. Miss K, before we leave out, what you got going on?
Well, baby, so if y'all didn't know, my birthday was on the 27th. So, Virgo Queen was me. Yes, yes. I didn't really do too much. I came to work, but, I'm thankful to see another year around the sun, to be on this earth and continue growing, maturing, and getting wiser as I get older. So, with that being said, I don't know. I decided to do a Virgo season birthday sale for any of the handmade bracelets. It will be
Okay.
you coming up with the prices for about 8 to 10 bracelets. You'll just let me know either the Trust Me sets or your design. So I don't know. I just wanted to give back a little bit, not always be,
That's right, girl.
take, take, take. So I want to
That's
do a birthday
right.
sale just to celebrate with y'all.
Oh, and speaking of your birthday, the video that I did for you,
I love
apparently,
it.
listen, and it went crazy because the guy that sings the song, they sent me a message and told me it was now added to his collection with his videos. So,
I
Miss
loved it.
K.
When I seen it, I was at work smiling. They was looking at me crazy. I was like, I love it. I love it. I love
Girl,
it.
I told
I
him I
love
was like sitting there, I said, "Oh, I got to get Miss K, and I'm gonna let her think that we don't really know, we ain't thinking about it for her." And then I'm gonna just start tagging them all day. I'm just gonna tag them. I sat there that day and was just putting them together for her. I said, "We're gonna make her feel so special, such." Because I know you didn't think we remember, but we remember.
I did. I felt so special. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it so much.
Well, we appreciate you. And before we leave out, we want to send a special shout out to Mr. Pedro Romero again. We are asking for everybody to pray for him. He is preparing for another surgery with his HS, so we are keeping him highly lifted up in our prayers. If you have any, skin disorders, skin diseases, anything that you're dealing with your skin, you want to reach out to the HS Soap Company for his soaps. Trust me when I tell you, I love them. If you don't remember, you probably can see I will do side by side photos. I had a scar that was about here to here, and it is completely gone. When we get to Miss Ariana, if you have any cleaning needs, y'all know we back in school, back to work, schedules changing. Reach out to A&R Excellent Cleaning. The pricing is listed. You can contact her now. Go ahead and get that handled for you. Again, that's A&R Excellent, excuse me, Cleaning. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank all of our supporters. We want to thank all of our sponsors. If you would like to make a donation, it is money sign AUNTI 79. You can make a donation. We still have the shirt, so you can go ahead and place your order for your Make It Make Sense shirts. Like Mr. Showat already told us what he had going on. Miss K, let us know what's going on. We want to thank you all for tuning in. We will hope to pray that y'all make it safely back here next Thursday at 5 p.m. Make It Make Sense with Auntie, Miss K, and Mr. Showat. He tuned in from the other places, but we want to thank everybody again. And make sure y'all tune in and speak that shit at 8 p.m. for with Zoe. Y'all know y'all have to be there for, we know y'all gonna be there for Zoe. But y'all make sure y'all tune in. Yes, make sure y'all tune in. What it say? Thank you all. We thank you. Thank you. If you need to catch the replay, it's on YouTube.